Welcome to Atlixco, Mexico, a charming small town in the state of Puebla located 2.5 hours away from Mexico City and 40 minutes away from Puebla City. Atlixco is known for being the city of the flowers and for being one of the most charming and beautiful Pueblo Magicos in Puebla. In this video, I will show you the best things to do in Atlixco, the best places to eat authentic Mexican food, and everything you need to know about this magical town. Thanks for watching and welcome to Atlixco. Good morning, guys. How are you? I'm very excited because today I'm going to show you a very beautiful town in Mexico. This place is called Atlixco. Atlixco is located 2.5 hours away from Mexico City and it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful small towns here in Puebla. So if you're visiting Puebla, this small town is located 40 minutes from the city, so it's a good day trip if you want to visit somewhere new. So most people that visit Atlixco visit Puebla first, and then after that they come to Atlixco. Atlixco is very similar to Cholula. By the way, I have a video about Cholula, so if you want to check it out, I will leave a link somewhere here. But Atlixco is a very good option if you're visiting central Mexico. It's a small town. It has some things that you might find interesting. This is the city of the flowers, so there's a lot of decorations. And I think the best time to visit Atlixco is during Day of the Dead. So if you're visiting Mexico during Day of the Dead, this is a city that has a lot of decoration all over the city. They have a lot of ofrendas and flowers, and I think that's really pretty. So anyways, if you're curious to see how Atlixco is like, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this city, where to eat, and things that you need to do. Are you ready? Let's explore the city. Come on. So something I've noticed about Atlixco is that it's very small. It's a very small town, so if you want to come here, this is a day trip destination. I would come here literally just for like a day, explore the historic center, walk around a little bit. There are a few things to do here, but I would not stay here more than one day. 2 days maybe. So we are in a place called Enchiladas, Lolita, which is right here in the main square of the city. And a local told us that these are the best enchiladas de mole in town. So that's why we came here and that's what I ordered. Puebla is all about mole. Mole is a very typical dish here in Mexico. And well, today I ordered enchiladas de mole. I love mole. And well, these ones look very, very good. We are in the main square of Atlixco. By the way, those enchiladas were amazing. So if you come to Atlixco, you have to try them. They are right there, Enchiladas Lolita. I highly recommend them. They're really good. But right now we are in the main square. This is the Zocalo of Atlixco. As you can see, here are the letters that say Atlixco, a very good place to take a picture. And then right here we have, I've never seen a kiosco like this one. Usually every city in Mexico has a kiosco, but I've never seen a kiosco that has a coffee shop. So this is very interesting. I've never seen that. So Atlixco is very famous for being the city of the flowers. So this place has a lot of production of flowers. Roses and geranium are the main flowers that they produce in this town. So if you like roses, you're gonna find a lot of flowers all over the city. Right there you can see in the balconies. There's like a lot of decoration in the city. I really like that. It looks very pretty. I love those benches, by the way. They have such beautiful colors. We were here yesterday, by the way, and it was very, it was like rainy. It was kind of cloudy. It looked kind of creepy actually, but today looks nicer. Again, the weather on this trip has not been the best. Like the weather here compared to Mexico City, I feel like here is a little bit more cold. So if you decide to come here, bring like a sweater, maybe a jacket, because it's definitely a lot colder than Mexico City. So right now we are in La Escalera Ancha. This is one of the main attractions in Atlixco, and if you go up, you will reach a very nice church that is located right at the top of the mountain. This reminds me a little bit of Cholula, because Cholula also has like a mountain, but in Cholula is some pyramid. So that's the biggest pyramid in the world. Here is just a mountain, and at the top you will reach a church. So come on, let's go. We are gonna do some legs today. Okay guys, let me tell you, this is quite scary. Look at this. If you're gonna come here, you need to be careful, because if you fall, honey, is this the only way to go up? But look at that, you can see all the city. Isn't that beautiful? We are right now in a place called Cabrera. Cabrera is located 15 minutes away from the center, and this place is very popular because there's a lot of places like this where you can find all kinds of flowers. These ones are called cempasúchil flowers because we are 3 weeks away from Day of the Dead, so these flowers are very typical of that season. It reminds me a little bit of a place called Cuemanco in Mexico City, where you can find places like this and buy flowers. This is a cempasúchil Christmas tree. These ones are called Nochebuenas. I don't know if your country where you're from you have these flowers, but in Mexico these flowers are the most typical flowers of Christmas season. So they are already starting with the Christmas things, and those are again more. Wow, look at this. If you come to Atlixco, I highly recommend you come to this area. Okay, so this is called a vivero. Viveros are places where you can find roses, all kinds of flowers. And I know that Atlixco is known for having a very good climate for these flowers, which are roses. So roses are very typical in Atlixco. We are in the market called Benito Juárez Market, which is one of the best places in the city to have breakfast. So we came here and we ordered something that's very, very typical in Atlixco, which is called Cecina. This is Cecina. Cecina is a type of meat that is a little bit salty. And we also ordered something that's very typical as well, which is called Barbacoa. Barbacoa in Mexico, it's like very, very typical. On Sundays, families go to a mercado or somewhere where they make barbacoa, and barbacoa is so good. I love barbacoa. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. This is barbacoa. Barbacoa is, I think it's lamb. Is it lamb? I think so. Today is Thursday, so I mean you can have barbacoa here any day of the week, but normally barbacoa in Mexico is for Sundays. Let's try it. Oh my God. My friend is making me a taco right now. It looks so amazing. Wow, look at this. So when you order cecina or barbacoa, usually what we do is we make a taco like this. This tortilla is made out of blue corn. As you can see, it's kind of blue. Now we're gonna try Now I'm gonna try the barbacoa. Barbacoa, look how it looks. This is how it looks like. This one is so much better. It has so much flavor. And we also ordered this massive licuado. Look at it.
Pequeño.
This is a meal already. Come on, like this is huge. Look. So this is a licuado de mamey. I don't know if you know what mamey is, but mamey is a very typical fruit here in Mexico. It has this color, and it's very delicious. It's very creamy. It's like a fruit, but the consistency is kind of like a sweet potato, papaya. I don't know. It's very good. So I'm gonna try it. Oh my god. This is amazing. Yeah, if you go to a mercado, you can have a meal for a very low price and the food is gonna be amazing. So if you go to Mexico City, Guadalajara, any city in Mexico, search for the best market, like the most popular mercado, and go there, have some authentic local food, and I'm sure you will love it. I love mercados. They are one of my favorite places to go to because you can find fresh fruits, you can find produce, and obviously the best part is you can find authentic Mexican food. So we are inside the Mercado Benito Juárez. This is a very nice place to come if you want to get to know Mexican food. This is the perfect place to find exotic Mexican fruits, moles. Something that's very typical of Puebla is mole. So here you can find like this one, for example. This is called Pipian. Pipian mole, as you can see in this market, you can find very typical things from Puebla. So if you're gonna take home some mole or pipian, this is the place to come. There's so many things. There is fruits, there is produce, and wow, look at this. This is a mole place. So if you want to have mole, this is the place to come. They have all kinds of mole. They have pipian. Hola. ¿Ese mole de qué es?
Es molito poblano.
¿Así con los mitos?
Sí, pruébalo usted. Es molito poblano, también tengo molito ranchero, molito albanero especial. Lo que guste, mi amiguito. También tengo lo que son en pasta.
Ay, sí, estaba muy rico.
Así es. Este tiene cacahuate tostado. Este tiene nuez, este tiene tortita con mantequilla.
Wow.
Así es.
¿Cómo se llama aquí?
Aquí es el negocio de Doña Mercedes.
Doña Meche.
Doña Meche.
Doña Meche has very good mole.
Así es.
Este es pipián, ¿no?
Este es pipián.
This is one of the most typical things to have here in Puebla. ¿Este de qué está hecho?
Este es con hojas secas. Lleva pepita.
Mm.
Lleva la hoja. Lleva jonjolí.
This is one of my favorites. This is very good. It has so much flavor. So we are in Vica. Vica is a very good restaurant here in Atlixco. It's supposed to be one of the best actually. And this is a fine dining restaurant. We're gonna have an 8-course meal. And we've had one already. It was really, really good. Now they brought the second course. This is a soup. It's supposed to be like a mushroom soup. But this place is very interesting. It's located in a very old house from the 16th century. As you can see, it's behind the church. This used to be the house of the nuns from the church. And the food is really good actually. So if you are in town, I highly recommend it. It's very different to the mercado, for example. Like when we had breakfast, it was enchiladas and mole, and they were massive. So, you know, it's a very different kind of food. But when I travel, I like to visit both kind of places because, I mean, the experience is completely different. I always love the street food and mercados, but I also like fine dining restaurants because I think it's a very different approach to the gastronomy of the place. And so far, this place has been very good. So on this trip I stayed in this hotel called Hacienda Santo Cristo. This is a very nice hotel. I highly recommend it. It was honestly such a nice experience. The service, everything was perfect. So if you want to have an unforgettable trip to Atlixco, definitely stay here. This hotel is kind of like a tourist attraction because it's located in an hacienda and it has a very good restaurant. So if you don't want to stay here, that's fine, but I do recommend you come for a meal because this restaurant has amazing Mexican food. So if you want to try authentic food from Atlixco, this is definitely a place that you don't want to miss. So what do you think about Atlixco? Isn't it beautiful? If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to support this channel, all I ask from you is to give this video a thumbs up. That way you will help this video reach more people and help other travelers. I have lots of videos on the way, so if you don't want to miss them, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I upload a new video. Also remember that if you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way is with a super thanks or PayPal. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you guys on my next video. Adios!